And just in the last 5 seconds, reprints. That's right, we've got reprints coming. Are they the reprints we need? Or the reprints we deserve? Journey Together is just around the corner, and the pre-release promos have been revealed, so we'll get into that. Heatwave Arena is a new set that everyone's talking about, and in particular, Misty Cider. And as for the Pokemon market, it's all over the place. Are we in a bull run for the long term, or is it going to end up like the stock market and absolutely crash? Welcome to the Pokemon Weekly Wrap Up. I'm MH Pokemon, and this is the new series. That's right, we're going to have a weekly series. We're going to talk about everything Pokemon TCG, in particular over the last week. And if the week is very slow, which at the moment the Pokemon market I doubt is going to be the case, we might even open up some stuff if I can actually buy some stuff. Anyways, so yeah, who knows what's going to happen? Let's just get straight into today's episode. So as I mentioned, we are getting reprints. Now, everyone wanted lots of reprints to happen, and obviously the big sets like Prismatic Evolutions. However, that's not quite the case. We have particular sets that have been told by distributors, etc., of what's actually being reprinted. So, to me, one of the biggest ones is Paldea Evolved. I would love to get my hands on this. Again, we don't actually know the big allocations in terms of like the amount, but it is getting a reprint, and it is becoming one of the older sets now in terms of the Scarlet and Violet era. It was the second set, obviously, of the Scarlet and Violet era. It's got some big cards. It's got the original Iono, which came out to be the big one, and of course it has the Magikarp, you know, the one that's skyrocketing in price because of what Pokemon cards are doing at the moment. Is this a good reprint? In my eyes, yes. I know it was kind of pumped up a little bit artificially, not saying it's people on YouTube doing it, but a lot of people were talking about it, including myself at one point. Will it affect the price? And it's hard to say. There was a soft reprint of it, didn't do anything, so it all depends on the numbers. Also getting Twilight Masquerade reprints. Now, this set in particular, obviously, was probably one of the first sets that came out that started increasing in price, and that was partly due to the Greninja EX Secret Illustration Rare, and it kind of disappeared as a set. Why? Well, Stellar Crown came out, and then obviously the big one, Surging Sparks. This, to me, is a very good... I personally believe the price of this will come down because it's Twilight Masquerade, and as a set, it's okay, but it's pumped up massively by the Greninja in particular. And to me, this is a very good reprint, and I would love to get hold of this myself, and I'm sure a lot of people watching will. The last booster box to be reprinted, and talking particularly about booster boxes here, is the Surging Sparks, which, let's face it, we all knew it was going to happen. It's kind of the catalyst for what we're seeing at the moment, and it's the first sort of booster box that's sold out at MSRP on the Pokemon Center, and lots of people did not get to open this product, so getting a reprint on this is absolutely amazing. So those are the 3 sets that are getting booster box reprints. However, we are getting one more reprint, and that is Paldean Fates, but not booster boxes because they don't have booster boxes, specialty set. No, we have the booster bundles. So this one's kind of, to me, kind of out of nowhere a little bit. At the same time, however, as a specialty set, that has slowly gone up in price. Of course, you've got the Bubble Mew and some other cards in it that have all gone up in the recent bull run of Pokemon. And obviously, there's lots of baby shinies in it. So, actually, as a reprint, might get under the radar a little bit. But if you get a hold of these, I definitely would at the $24-25 mark. So that is reprints. Do we want more reprints? Of course we do. Prismatic Evolutions, we want reprints. We want Journey Together, and it hasn't even come out yet. We only want it as a reprint. That is how the Pokemon market is working. So here, Journey Together pre-release promos. That is right, pre-release promos for Journey Together have come out. So the first one we have is En's Darmanitan, and obviously we've got the Journey Together little logo on the left hand side, and obviously you've got N on the right. Pretty cool promo if you ask me, and these are all Black Star promos in it. These are all Black Star promos, so they're actual promos, so you can only get them from the pre-release battle kits, on the previous kits or the build and battle kits as such. So definitely something to get hold of. We don't got Iono's Kilowattrel, so obviously Iono's quite a big character in Scarlet and Violet era, and Kilowattrel is one of the cards you associate along with like Belly Bolt, for example. Next up we have Lily's Ribombee. Don't know why I'm struggling to say that, but here we go. That is a card we have in this. I don't know what the playability is like in any of these, to be fair. Let's face it, it's completely random how well you do it pre-releases, but it's always a good bit of fun. And last but not least, we have probably my favourite out of the 4 is Hop Snorlax. This might be the best in terms of playability, in terms of the pre-release. Obviously, I'm just talking about a pre-release, not actually like standard and format, but I love the art in this in terms of the actual battle. So if I had to get one, this is the one I would go for. But there we go. 4 pre-release promos have now been officially revealed, and good luck getting any of them. But if you ever wanted to get some packs of the new set, going to your local pre-release is probably the best thing you can do. Now, obviously, this is meant to be a weekly catch-up. Obviously, this series is meant to be about the week that we've just had. However, this was meant to start a couple of weeks ago, so I will be catching up on some bits that might be older than a week. because, well, I can. We've already been told about the new UPC from Prismatic Evolutions. This one could sell out in seconds. However, there's rumors that there's a lot of it, more than the Stellar Crown or the Terrapagos UPC. So there's a chance that it gets printed into the ground. Do we see another Charizard UPC style? Who knows with the current full one? But yeah, there's a chance actually that's one of the easiest UPCs we've managed to get hold of for a while. And I hope that is the case, because then it means the price isn't too bad and everyone gets to get it. Because I feel like at the moment, Pokemon cards is hard to get just for the average person. We also got revealed at the Pokemon EUIC, which there should be some videos coming out on my channel on that. Side note there. Mega Pokemon are coming back. That's right. Mega Lucario and Mega Gardevoir have been revealed. Does that signal the end of the Scarlet and Violet era? Who knows? But with the sort of black and white set coming out as such later this year, plus the Mega Pokemon, are we finally seeing the end of the Scarlet and Violet era? Will that change what people think of Pokemon and TCG? Will these sets be amazing? Will they flop? We don't truly know, but it's definitely going to be a change in Pokemon this year. And talking of new sets, we have Heat Wave Arena. So that's right, we've got a lot of the cards revealed from this. I believe all the main cards have been revealed from the set, but of course we are getting some big cards, the SARs in particular being revealed. And well, even just some of the illustration rares, the Misty Psyduck being one of the big illustration rares from the entire set at the moment. And as you can see on your screen right now, it is absolutely amazing. I'm sure it'll be a lot of people's chase card. You've got Cynthia's Garchomp in particular, and that one is definitely high up on people's, partly because it's a playable card. Cynthia, Garchomp, very popular Pokemon. We could see some high prices just based on obviously the Pokemon market at the moment, so you have been warned. A new product I would like to quickly touch on that came out is the new Rival Battle decks. Now these are, in my opinion, better than just the standard decks that we got, because you get an illustration rare in it. For example, we get Marnie and Marnie's Monpeko. Marnie's Monpeko, there we go. And obviously the decks in it. So there's two of them. So you've got Marnie, which is a very popular character, and then you've got Steven, and obviously that's Steven with Metacross as the main character. Obviously Marnie isn't just Monpeko that we associate her with, even though that is the main card she's with. What makes these even better, in my opinion, is the MSRP is only $15. Now, it might mean that there's not actually a lot in this compared to some of the bigger decks that you can buy in terms of Charizard 1 at the moment, for example. However, these are some very cool decks. And as a result of these, partly because we've got extra cards in it, say Marnie's Grimmsnarl and Steven's Metacross, that we know that a Destin's Rival set, which will be made up of, obviously, Heatwave Arena, Glory of Team Rocket, and the Marnie and Steven decks, will have about 182 cards in them. So that's before Secret Rares. This could be quite a big set, and I'm expecting so partly because not only is it the partner Pokemon, we're also going to get the Team Rocket Pokemon, and I'll be keeping an eye out for the Team Rocket stuff in particular, because we're all waiting for that Team Rocket Mewtwo. Now, of course, if I've missed anything, please let me know in the comments down below. If you like this format, if you want to see more about this, and again, comment down below. This series will evolve, obviously, over time, so don't worry, there'll be more to come. It will get even better as we go along. But this is the first one. Every Wednesday, it'll be coming out. Time each day. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But let me know what you like, what you don't like about this. And as I get back onto this as a weekly thing, it'll be a bit more concise of what I talk about. And I'll probably go through stuff in a bit more detail, because let's face it, there won't be as much stuff to cover that I've missed over like more than a week. So thank you very much for watching the weekly wrap up. I'm MH Pokemon, and I'll catch you next one.